Hi everybody, Renee here with Luminous, walking you through everything you need to know about airbrushing. We're gonna have some fun today because as you can see, I already have some makeup on. So we're gonna do a little test showing you how to use your new system, trying a few of our other products and really getting you started off on the right foot. And the reason why I have makeup on is because I wanna show you what our products can look like in whatever order you choose to use them. So I'm going to add a little bit to what I have and then also take off from the beginning and get started that way and show you exactly what our makeup can do. So if you are new to our channel, go ahead and subscribe and turn on those notifications. You don't want to miss a thing. We have a ton of fun here on this channel. All right, let's get started with your kit. In your kit, you're going to get your airbrush system, blush, 2 foundations, and a product called Love. All right, let's start off by practicing or just showing you, excuse my little head cut off, hi, a few of the tips that you always should know whenever you're airbrushing. So stay 4 fingers from your skin. We'll do that. We'll always keep our stylus moving and you want to barely pull back on that trigger. So tons of success coming out of just those 3 steps. So let's talk about, first of all, let's introduce you to these amazing guys right here. Hello, Jeannie. Hi, welcome. So these are our makeup eraser cloths, super calming, beautiful on the skin. Just amazing. Hello there. I see someone from 800. If you could just say your name, that would be great. We're going to clip our hair back. Good morning, Brenda. All right. Now I want to take off half of my makeup just so I can show you the difference. And we'll get started by airbrushing. Hi, Angie. Welcome. All right. We can see the difference for sure. Hi, Jacqueline, Brenda, everybody's here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we took off half of the makeup. This is our makeup side. This is our no makeup side. So we've got some work to do. All right. Now, if you have not used these makeup eraser cloths before, put these in your list, put these in your basket. These are not your everyday makeup cloths. They're super strong, super hydrating. They're not dripping wet, which is fantastic. They feel so calming and soothing to the skin. So as you can see, I'm not like all irritated from taking off my makeup. But let's do a little walkthrough of our stylus. What we have here is our stylus. You want to hold that like a pen. This is your trigger. That's going to release everything. And that's that little spill-proof cap, so you don't have to worry about a thing. Now, you will start to feel some air coming out when you turn it on. That's okay. It's good. So we're going to stay that 4 fingers away. And you can feel that air on your skin. Now, when you pull back on the trigger, as we say, just a little bit. Oop. Maybe if I put some product in here, that will help. If you pull back on that trigger just a little bit is where you are going to see the product start coming out. And you want it to come out just the tiniest bit. Whoop. So remember those few steps we said. You want to stay 4 fingers away from your skin, about a notepad away. And then you want to just continue pulling back on the trigger just a little bit. And you see that nice even spray that we get versus if I come really close, see that? Now I'm dripping. So the reason why we definitely recommend you trying this on your paper first is because you'll actually see it on the paper because your paper is a totally different color. Now, when you're doing it on your skin, it's harder to see because it's blending into your skin. So unlike traditional makeup where you're going to put it on and then try to blend it out, this one gently develops into coverage as you continue to move your stylus across your skin. Does that make sense? What is everybody doing on this beautiful Monday? Talk to me. If you're new here, please say hi. So as you can see, we're getting that nice even coverage. And we're starting to look like the other side. Now, when I want more coverage, I'm just going to continue to go back on that same area. Now, I'm not going to stay in one area if I need more coverage. I'm going to do, let me tuck this little sideburn back there. I'm going to do small passes in that area to create the coverage. See how that's coming together? Now I have some makeup over here, but maybe I decide I want to refresh it or I want to add more coverage. I can do both. All right, so this is the beauty of airbrushing. We are able to see the difference. We see it blending, but what I love that we don't see is a big chunk of makeup that we have to then figure out where it goes by blending it in. So let's add a little bit of contouring, and I'm going to use our matte bronzer here. And we're going to add this to our stylus. I'm going to shake it up really well. All right, shake it up really well. Add a few drops into our stylus. And here we go. Oh my goodness, Brenda, that's so cool. Brenda is her nine-year-old. Woo! Is using Airbrush for her art class. Virtual learning, everybody. All right, let's add some contouring here. We're going to use that matte bronzer. As you can start to see, I'm getting that warmth. I'm getting that depth from continuously passing over that area. And when I say barely pulling back on that trigger, I mean barely. You just the tiniest little wiggle. Watch this little wiggle. Little wiggle. Hi, Amber. As you can see, everybody, I am going back and forth. It's taking just a few seconds, but it's building up that coverage, and you can start to see it right before your eyes. See how that's starting to scoop out? So you see how it's starting to scoop out and define the face? Loving that, loving that. Jeannie, our mixologist, because Jeannie's a mixologist. She likes to mix up her airbrush products, and she tells us some of the best combos. I'm loving this, guys. She likes to mix bronzer with tulip because it gives her that little bit of that pink color to it. Love that because it looks like a sunburn blush. You know what? Sometimes I really like that look. I know that sounds crazy, right? Like, why would you want to look sunburned? I think it looks pretty too. But you know what? I have way too much bronzer in here, so I'm going to empty some of that out. So I love that option. I love that we can mix our products. That is such the beauty of airbrushing. So for example, this side I have Plum, but that is under my foundation. So how do I mimic that on the other side when I'm going to do my blush after? Well, I mimic that by 1, 2, 3 drops of Plum, 2 drops of foundation, finger here, bubble. There we go. Oh my gosh, Brenda, you were so right. She needs to create master mixology textbook. That is for sure. Oh my goodness, look at this. So that is our Plum blush with a little bit of foundation mixed in. So beautiful. Now this side is a little stronger. So you have 2 options. You can soften this side, or you can make this side darker. So we're kind of going right in between. I agree. Everybody here agrees. Jacqueline agrees. Brenda agrees. We all agree. Let's get Jeannie's Airbrush Mixology book. I'll put it in my cart. All right, let's wrap this look up with a little bit of love. Now, love is one of those products that is, I love this, guys. It says right here on there, use as desired. Use as desired. I love that. We're going to add that beautiful glow with love. Hydrating, beautiful luminizer. Blends all of your makeup together. Gives your skin a healthy, skin-like glow. Now, is it glittery? No. Is it shiny? No. Is it like elementary school art? Glittery? No. But it does give a beautiful luminosity to the skin, and it just makes everything blend together flawlessly. All right, let's talk about cleaning your airbrush system. It's a question that we get a lot. Do you know what I like to use to clean my little cap here? Yep, I finished using my makeup eraser wipe. Now, I didn't get a new one. It's just the same one, but I'm just using it to clean that off. Works perfectly. It also works really well to wipe down and a little bit on the inside here of your airbrush system. Now, I'm not digging all the way down. So see down there, you have that bar, that's the needle. I'm wiping out my foundation well here. And then we're gonna add some Tip Top. Now, here's the best part, guys. I have a brand new Tip Top right here, see? Not yet broken. And so what I like to do is take a scissor and put a tiny hole on both sides. You can see those holes, 1, 2. And then I'm going to fill, whoop, I spilled over a little bit. That's okay. Fill my well with my Tip Top. Now, Tip Top is a great everyday cleanser. You're going to get so much more out of your airbrushing system if you clean it with Tip Top every day. I've got a makeup cloth here, and I'm just going to run this full cup. You can see I'm going to run this full cup of Tip Top into my makeup towel. Now, I wash my makeup towel every week. I use the same one all week because it's just using all of my leftover product. So as you can see, I've got some just leftover makeup in there. All right, nice and clean. And then a final wipe here. Sorry, I'm just checking that with the lighting. It looks good. So pretty clean in there. And you know, you can also use a little brush. I have a little lip brush. I can put a little bit more in. And I can swirl my brush around. And that's going to break up a little bit more of that product that's hiding under that needle. All right. So I'm going to, again, go back to spraying all of that out. And last but not least, and this is a really great tip that we all need, now that I've run that tip top through there, I'm going to pull back on my trigger. I can turn off my system now. I'm going to pull back on my trigger, and I'm going to use that little brush right in the front. Now, don't do this unless you pull back on that trigger. The reason being, I'm pulling back that trigger, it's protecting the needle. The needle is now back into the system. So I just cleaned that tip out. And I cleaned my well out. So this, I promise you, this is the small task. Now I'm doing a little bit extra today, but these small tasks of even just running your tip top through your system will help make your system run better longer. So the tip top is a must-have ad. When this goes on sale, just pick up even more. So we have 2 sizes. This one I haven't even opened yet. But love this stuff. It's definitely going to keep and preserve the how your airbrush system functions. So we love a nice, clean working system. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. I love that we have our mixologist join us, adding to our fun here on our live videos. Remember to come see us on the odd hours, 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5 on Monday through Thursdays, and on Friday at 9 and 11. We can't wait to see you then, and I'll be back later.